Hello guys, and welcome once again to my channel. Thank you very much for being here today. Yes, I wanted to tell you guys that if you see, I forgot to do an intro to one of the videos. So that's why you're gonna see me here now, and then suddenly you're gonna see other episodes. Because I went to Downtown Disney, as you saw in one of the videos the other day, and the video was so long that I decided to just divide it in three, actually. So if you already released one the other day, so in a couple of days I will release this one. That's why I'm making an intro, because I forgot to make an intro. And you're gonna see another third one in the week. So that one is gonna be okay, because I haven't even edited yet. So I just want to apologize for not making an intro, and thank you, and keep watching guys, please. Bye.
We are going to go to Wine George Bar. I'm going to try to see if they can sit me out there. You see they got some outdoor seating and some indoor seating.
So we've got the chocolate experience here. So for your chocolates, you got your dark milk and your white. And then for our wines, you got your dry Seven Falls Merlot. That completely take the bitterness out of that dark chocolate, give you that pure cacao flavor. You got your 20-year tawny port, coral caramel, brandy, fig jam kind of thing going on. Perfect to go with that milk chocolate. Then we got your sweetest out of the ones. You use your Donia's #1 sweet muscat. I think everything ripe, floral, peachy, residual sugar, really good stuff. The sweetest one to go with the sweetest chocolate, preserved very nicely. There's some strawberries and raspberries there. Blackberries just to top you off. Once you kind of have one with each chocolate, kind of mix it around, see what you like the most.
Okay, so you can sweet. So basically, this is this. I cannot switch it, right?
You can switch it. Yes.
Oh, for real?
After you try it first paired up.
Okay.
Then kind of switch it around, see if there's something that you like more. So you kind of compare and contrast all of them.
All right, nice. I like that.
Enjoy.
Thank you, sir. So I hope you heard the man, as you heard the man, how he was explaining everything. So now let's give it a try. All right. So let's try this one first. I can't remember now what he said. Moscato, I think this one is Moscato. Ooh. Actually, this one is sweet. Sweet and tangy, but it's not too strong as I thought it was going to be. Now I think this one is going to be strong. But let's try the chocolate with it. He said this is the white chocolate with this, then we can mix, how he said. Give me some recycled napkins, I guess. They're cute, look. Now let's put the flavor on it. Like people go like this, right? That tastes good, though. That tastes good. Now let's pair it with this other chocolate. Milk chocolate, I think it is. But let's try the thing first. Salud. Okay. Ooh, it got bourbon for real. Ooh, this is a strong wine, but not bad. Strong, but not heavily strong. But you can feel it in your throat when it comes down. So this right here, guys, this experience is called the chocolate experience. If you come here to Wine Bar George and ask for the experience, chocolate experience, this is what you're gonna get. Experience for real. Ooh, ooh, my mind, Mamma mia! This is more strong, but good. I know it's hard for me to say some foods are bad or good, but rarely I find something bad or okay. But for now, everything's going okay. Now let's go with the dark chocolate. As you see. This is what I call vino tinto. I think it's red wine. Let's see. I'm just trying to flavor the chocolate. Now the chocolate on the other hand, they're nice and like the one, this is dark chocolate. The one that I just had right now. And it's tangy, sweet, bitter, sour, but it's not too bitter. But it tastes real chocolate, like the real deal right here. The one in the middle is the milk chocolate. Nice and creamy. Like it melts in your mouth. It's really good. Now the white chocolate is this one. Typical white chocolate, but good quality. All of them. Now let's try this one. Ooh, this is bitter. Ooh la la. No wonder they give you the dark chocolate with this one. Because the dark sweet with the bitterness make a match. And actually it makes the comparison real good. So if you want to compare it, it match real good. Now let's do it reversible. Let's try this one with this one and with this one. All right, let's move it a little bit because you cannot see me. This is the bitter one. Let's try with the white chocolate. I didn't eat it all because I want to take the whole thing. Surprising. It's good. The sweet of the white chocolate makes the bitter come out, but the white chocolate powers this instead of this powering the white chocolate. Nice. They got some fruits and stuff. I might try that later with the other reversible. Now let's try the milk chocolate. Let's do this. Remember, I had the piece because I want to try with the whole thing together. I think I like the white chocolate, the milk chocolate with the, you said the name and I forgot. But this one right here. If you guys want, give me a rewind so when he's explaining you can know each again because I forgot. Lovely. So far, I'm gonna rank this. The all three are good, but I'm gonna rank it with which goes with the flavor. The way that they gave me, it was good, but I think I can find a better. I think the way that I did it now is better. I don't know. I think I have a better flavor. Now let's try the dark chocolate. Somebody was screaming out there. I'm like looking, being nosy. Now, let's hit to this one. I think this is the one who had the bourbon in, something like that. Yeah, that one that had the bourbon. I like that one though. Strong. But I like this one. If I'm in a smooth mood, you can take that one. If you're in a cranky mood and you wanna spice it up and take your when you stress, this one is the one. Oh yeah, that one. This one is strong. This one here, but it's not like this one. So, bourbon wine. He said, what is the name of this one? Alright, let's rank it. This is going to be number 1 for me right now. Number 2 is going to be the bourbon. And number 3, I call it the red wine, but it's not the red one. Let me see if I can Google it. Oh, I have my using my phone. Okay, guys? But still, come and give it a try. It's worth it though. It's 25 bucks for this experience. But that's what we're here for. We only live once. We gotta live it. So let's have the experience. We gotta go. Okay then. Let's try the, I think he said this is a raspberry. With the bourbon. Ooh. The raspberry with the bourbon makes a good match too. Now let's try the raspberry with the white one. Good. Let's try the raspberry with the other dark red one. Oh no. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, but no. The raspberry with this one here, with the red one, not with the bourbon, with the other one, no, it doesn't match. It matched with this two, the white and the bourbon. For some reason I can remember that one. At the beginning I remember the white one, but now forget it. Let's try strawberry with 3 of them. With the red one. Okay. Strawberry with that one and match. You take the bitter away. Even though this is bitter, strawberry. But it controls it for some reason more than that. Controlling this. Now let's try a piece here with bourbon. Yep, it's good though. Now I think the winner for all of them, for the fruits, is gonna be this one, the Chandor. I think it's Chandor. He said. I think I remember. definitely that one wins with the fruits, with the chocolate. Yeah, definitely this one here wins with everything. This one here matches better with the dark chocolate and the white chocolate. Actually, more with the white chocolate. And this one doesn't match with the raspberry. So, but it matched with everything else, but not with the raspberry. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish this up. Something else is coming. Stay tuned. So here we have the, instead of bruschetta, it's bruschetta. Bruschetta. I call it bruschetta, but it's he call it different. Bruschetta. I call it bruschetta. It sounds better. But this is the bruschetta. Look at that. It basically is toast. Cibana toast. This here is mozzarella cheese, tomatoes, and they have some oil on it, pesto oil, I think, with a little decoration. Look how good that looks. Let's give this a try. Where we dig in, I don't even know. It's so beautiful. Anyway, let's dig in anyway. Oh, and it comes in little pieces. You don't have to cut it. That's nice. This is some cheese stuff. Now the tomatoes, give it a fresh taste, while the ciabatta bread give it a crunchiness, and the cheese basically give it like creamy base with the oil mixed with the tomato, and the toast will, it makes a good match though. So basically this here, the cheese is like stringy. It's weird. I have like a here looks like it have a ball, you see, but in reality inside it like it's cream. I don't know how to express it, but and the cheese is not salty at all. What it makes it salty is the oil they put in top and the bread. This dish is pretty big, pretty decent, as you see. For $16.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah, it's good though. Alrighty. For people who don't know about this but doesn't dare try it because they're scared that they might not like it. If you like mozzarella cheese, but the real thing, you like tomatoes, you like bread, and you like the gravy is like a vinaigrette type. I thought it was pesto. The pesto is the oil, but it's like regular oil pesto, but it's not heavily. It's not. If you like all that, give it a shot. I think you are going to enjoy this place. If you don't like none of that, well, I recommend not to do it. But if you want to be have an experience, experiment for the first time in your life, and you have the money to just in case you don't like it, I think give it a shot. Give it a shot. I'm not gonna say guarantee it this time, because I know people that don't like tomatoes, or they don't like mozzarella cheese, or they don't like the oil or something. So I know it could be hard, but it's good. I give it a 10 though. I give it a 10. And talking about the experience, chocolate experience, that I give it a 10. Give it a 10. I didn't like much the dry wine. That's how he explained to me. It was the red one. It's dry, of course, but it doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just that it was not my cup of tea. I did enjoy the white one. That one was my first, and my second was the bourbon. The one who had the bourbon. The bread. And tomato sauce. You mix it all together, and voila. And my beautiful people, the trick with drinking, for me, is dehydration, like water. Okay guys, let's talk about the experience that I had in Wine Bar George. Their focus is in wine, so all kind of wines, you can find it there. What I did had was the chocolate experience. That was 25 bucks, and actually it was worth it, the price, because the glasses was not as the full glass. It was just a sampler glass, but they was pretty nice. Even though there was a size, it was pretty like full, like half full, and it took me time to drink it actually. And the chocolate, and with the 3 glasses of wine, so it was a plus. It was a plus. Now let's talk about the bruschetta. I call it bruschetta, but it's bruschetta actually. He told me correctly how to pronounce it right. It's bruschetta. This ciabatta toast with the mozzarella cheese ball. Actually, it was like a mozzarella cheese ball, but outside was like a full cover, but inside was like smash mozzarella cheese, like creamy, like cream, like cream cheese, something like that. So the tomato, I had 2 different type of tomatoes. The one that are like grape tomatoes, and the regular size tomato shop. It had mint, that little flower that you saw that I touched, that was mint on top of it. It had oil. It was not pesto oil, sorry, I mistake. It was regular oil, olive oil. And like a kind of vinaigrette type of thing on top of it too. So all that mixture make it, because it was not salty, what it made it with the flavor, to have flavor, was the bread and the oil, the olive oil. Mix all that together, you will have a flavor. If you take the mozzarella cheese apart and eat it apart, you would not have the flavor, because not even with the vinaigrette it would have tasted salty or none of that, no flavor at all. But overall, it was $16, that bruschetta. Yeah. And I think it's worth. For me, it was a pretty good size. Okay, for the people who like to have to taste something and they're not sure, like me, I'm not sure. I've never been a wine drinker, so I've never been a nothing alcohol drinker. I just drink, socially to try. But having this experience make me know what kind of wine pairs with what kind of sweet treats, candies or chocolate or pastries and stuff like that that you might want, but you don't want no food, but you want wine with something sweet. So if you're afraid to go and experience this, just don't be afraid, because when you go there they treat you so right. Your waiter, if you ask your waiter, hey, what kind of wine you think it might pair with my food, because I know the wine that is dry it match with red meat and stuff like that, and fish with pink wine, you know, different kind of color, different kind of flavors, different kind of brands. So the good the brand, the better the flavor. But the brands that I had, he explained to me, and it was good. The only one that I didn't, it was the dry one. I didn't like it as much. So, but point blank, go talk to your waiter when you go to a restaurant, whether you want to try wines, food, whatever. Talk to your waiter. He will explain to you what match with what, and what you should get that match with this, and you will all have an idea and try them. And like he told me, you can even swap it. You don't have to have it with this order. Like when you drink it now, you taste it now, just swap the drinks and see what you will like. Maybe you will like something better than the other. And yes, I did not explain the waiter. I think it was called Mike. Oh my God, he was amazing, because he did explain like the situation about the drinks, about the wines and stuff like that, with the chocolate and the pairing, what's the name, and that was really good. I really love when somebody treats you right when you go somewhere, you know, they treat you like a person, and that's a plus. So the customer service and that place, Wine George Bar, excellent. Well, they all treat me right, but my waiter was really nice. The food was good, the experience was good. Must go, people, must go. Remember what I always say, guarantee.